Well, good morning, Screwball here. It is August 7th, day 140 of this Appalachian Trail journey. Got Bloodhound back here behind me. It's about 6:40 in the morning. We're gonna do about hopefully a 17-mile day today. Got one mountain we gotta climb at the beginning, then it's started downhill the rest of the way. But the way these downhills are, may not be the easiest. So as goes on, I'll show you what we got. Hope y'all have a great day. I know we're going to, as usual, and we'll see y'all on up the trail. All right, Screwball here. We've been on trail now 10, 15 minutes, maybe 20. Still up high enough we're in these fir thickets. So, pretty good trail. A lot of people today. As we were getting ready packing up this morning, there's probably 7 or 8 different people went by, and we've passed probably twice that many tents and stuff throughout the area, which is all stealth camping. So there's a lot of people on this trail. It's Friday, so I imagine tomorrow and the weekend this will be just covered with people. You can sort of see the sun coming through. We're going to drop down this mountain here, and you can see in the distance we're going to go up a ridge up over that mountain today, then drop off of it. So we're only doing one major climb today, but it's coming up pretty shortly. Trail's been pretty good today so far. If we're going down some of these mountains we've been going down, this is a pretty good trail. So that's what we're looking like this morning. So let's move on. Something new comes up, I'll let you see it. All right, good morning. Good morning. This is our first good view of the day. We're going to end up climbing this mountain here, and then work our way over. It looks like it might be the right there in the middle of the screen, maybe the what am I wanting to say, not the shelter, but the cabin or whatever they call them up here, the hut. There we go. That might be the hut. That's what it looks like from here on that ridge. But there's our mountain views for this morning. Working our way through. You can hear what sounds to be a pretty good river down below us. So we're going to cross that mountain range today. So let us get moving, and we'll show you some stuff a little bit later. All right, we're at Galehead Hut. We will be climbing this mountain here and traversing that ridge and then dropping over the backside today, if I understand it right. But that's sort of our view for now. Should catch a few waterfalls today. Gonna be a good day, but we're running a little bit behind, so we're gonna have to get on the move. So I'll catch up with y'all a little bit later. This is a view of the hut. So we gotta move on. All right, this is what our climb is looking like so far. The hut we were at, you can see right down there through the trees. So we're gonna make this climb be our main climb of the day. Swing back around, you can see a little bit of a view back through the trees. But this is what we're doing right now. So I'm gonna let you get. Something else comes up, I'll let you see it. All right, Screwball here. If you see the one out there in the center, that is Mount Liberty. That's the mountain we climbed from the other side yesterday. And then we walked that ridge line out, and those are the mountain peaks we crossed yesterday. Came down, dropped down that mountain, and if you look, you can sort of see a trail right in the center. I don't know if you can or not, but right in the center, right down through here. Let me see if I can get it right down through there. You can sort of see a trail. I'll zoom up, see if you can see it a little bit better. Yeah, maybe so. Just get right down through here, you can see a trail. That's the trail, that's where we came down. Yesterday, got down the bottom of that peak last night, and that's where we camped. The hut that was at is just over the rise there, but down in the bottom of that. We've been climbing now about 40-45 minutes, I'd guess. Maybe, what do you think?
Sure.
I mean, I don't know. If you see that ski resort over there, that's the same one we were looking at. Blue moon, full moon, pink moon, something moon.
Loon.
Loon, oh, loon, like the bird, I'm sorry. I was looking at from that mountain there in the middle, which is still Moose Lock. So that you can see the rest of the mountains as I swing around, and bloodhound ducks under the camera. We still got a little ways to go to the top, but I went ahead and stopped here to get that shot. But I'll give you a shot when we get to the top. Also, what's coming up next. All right, we're gonna move on and see what the rest of the day holds. All right, right there in the middle of the screen, Mount Washington. So that's where we're headed. Be on it tomorrow. Maybe, hang on a second. Oh, hate to do you like that, but a little black fly was biting on my arm. That's Mount Washington, where we'll be climbing tomorrow, or maybe the next day. But this is the top of the North Peak, I should say. This is the South Peak? Oh, I'm sorry. Of what mountain again?
South Twin.
South Twin, okay. Stand corrected. I was just reading what the sign said. Yeah, but it's got an arrow pointing that way, so I wasn't reading the arrow. You see how our day goes, don't you? All right, that's the view, and back around, back over to where we were at yesterday. I'm gonna let you get, and we're gonna drop down here over that ridge and drop down in them valleys over there. So talk to y'all later. All right, we're in what they call the Alpine Zone. You can see the trail on that peak over there coming across, but you know, you're got the short, shrubby trees. Looking back, I'm not gonna try to tell you what mountains those are, but we more or less came from what? That direction.
Franconia Ridge.
Okay, he said that's Franconia Ridge right there.
Launched by that slide.
Yeah, that landslide on the left finger of that landslide is where we did lunch yesterday. So that would be where we came over yesterday evening, there in the center. So we're gonna, once we top this peak here, we'll be headed downhill. But this is the Alpine Zone, and we're fixing to climb up to the top, and I'll probably get you some views up there. All right, when we came over the crest there, it didn't really have a view. So we're just gonna move on. But I thought since I told you I'd give you a shot, but there wasn't a good one, so I didn't really do any filming. But this is, we're heading down the backside now. So I'm sure we'll get some views of presidentials and Mount Washington coming up on our way down. So moving north. All right, we're still on the ridge. We haven't really got turned down to the main downhill part yet, but we're probably over 6 miles in or so. So we're probably halfway or close to halfway of the day. So, well, maybe not that far. Gonna try to do a 17, but so far the trail's been pretty nice. A few little muddy spots. Hasn't been too steep or too rocky on the downhill, so that helps a lot. The few uphills we've had have been pretty nice also. But as you can see, we're still in the spruce thickets, so we're still pretty high up. But we're still heading north, so I'll bring you back up if something interesting comes up. All right, we're still working our way down. Timber's pretty much the same. So, we haven't made it by the hut yet though. Should be coming up pretty close. But you're starting to see some of the mountains. We'll be crossing tomorrow. So, just thought I'd give you a little bit of trail time. Starting to get a little bit of change in the timber. Getting some evergreen looking trees. But we're still not down to the point that we're getting the big oaks and stuff. Or I wouldn't say oaks, but the other hardwood masks. So, gonna let you get. Something else comes up, I'll let you see. All right, there's a good view. You can see the cliffs we're standing on. Looking straight down there. All right, we're gonna drop down into this valley at some point and then climb back out of it. So let us get headed that way. All right, we'll come up to a little stream here we're gonna have to cross. So, got a waterfall up here above us just a little bit. We got people. Yeah, so we had people here, so I'm gonna move up and then video this part. Very nice looking stream. Walking in here. Need a little bit more video. All right, we're gonna move on. All right, we dropped down, came past the Zealand Hut and Pond and Zealand Falls. A lot of people around, so I didn't do any video. We got on a really smooth, flat part of the trail, which we've done covered it, but there's some people in front of us and stuff. I didn't want to film them right in front of us. Now we're getting a little bit of rougher trail here. So thought I'd slow down a little bit. Let them get ahead of us and then do a little bit of filming before we totally got out of it. But you can tell the woods has turned into more of the poplars and stuff. So, not necessarily poplars, I'm sorry. But the birch and other type of hardwood, I should say. And it's got still got a lot of pine mixed in it. As we drop down, looks like an old train, maybe an old train trail we've been following, but then again you got these rock slides that's blocking a lot of it. But that's what we're doing right now, trying to be out by 6 o'clock this evening. So put this thing up and move on. All right, we were up there on that ridge earlier whenever we looked down here, and all these rocks that showed the path coming through here. I was like, tried to show you where I thought the path was. Well, that's just where it is now. So that's for about an hour or so ago, maybe an hour and a half ago. And so now we're going through this flat rocky section. You can see all the rocks and the cliffs where they've come from up there. So we're gonna move on, get through these rocks, and anything else come up, I'll let you see it. All right, right there in the center of the screen is the hut. We passed a little while ago. I did not video it, like I said. Too many people. But I thought I'd at least put it on video now. Still walking this edge of this rock cliff. Still headed north. Try the little brook we're crossing here, or stream, creek, river, whatever they call it up north. Got the good tea color to it. Still got a few miles to go today, so we're gonna move on. Yeah, all right, we're just gonna save that for tomorrow. So, we're gonna call it a day here shortly. We're done a 16-point-something mile day. Going to try to get into the campground. We'll start back with that tomorrow. So I hope you have a great night. And see y'all in the morning.